My country people, Queen May legal representative has come out to drop a cautionary tale for Yinka Link Edochie. Let her know the dangers of supporting injustice. My country people, I will be reading them out for you guys. And also, it dropped a very understanding, explainable note concerning the main nation. And people that have been coming to his DM to tell him to drop down the main nation, to tell him to talk to the main nation to stop what they are doing. As he said, main nation is a movement, not a club or association. That him himself is not even aware of who are the people in the main nation. My country people, in power and strength and justice we stand. So guys, let me quickly read out the cautionary tale that was sent to Yinka Link Edochie, the hold cargo, the red Ekwesu. He said, Yinka Link Edochie's story served as a cautionary tale. Many underestimated the forces supporting Queen May, assuming she could be easily sidelined. Exactly. They don't know say the backup wey Queen May gets is strong. It's strong. Only one woman gets thousands, millions of support from worldwide. Can still get the overall, the most powerful God. Una think say una fit bring the woman down so easily. Una think say una fit sideline her like that. Let me continue. You and Judy, for instance, thought pushing her aside would be simple. Abi? You relied on traditional gender bias among his peers, while Judy believed May would be powerless without his support. Confident that Queen May was weak, publicly promoted an illegal polygamous union. Bagam. I like that illegal because it is illegal. That polygamous union that you Edochie is feeling that is what he is doing. It is so illegal. It is an illegal something, a crime before the law. Yes. Let me continue, guys. A lot was said. This backfired. People recognized the injustice and railed to May's defense globally. True, from the US, Europe, Africa, and beyond. Their collective outcry, this is not right, bettered the main nation movement. Yes, I don't know how you people think the main nation is. You people feel that the main nation is one unserious people. They are working and standing for justice, not only for May, but for all women, trying to point that all women that are falling into the category of Queen May situation deserve justice, deserve to stand again, to be strong again. So I wonder why women will still they follow main nation, they drag. Whereas what main nation stand for is for justice, strength, and truth. My people, let's continue. A lot was said. Yet, some still underestimate main nation. They too they underestimate them. They don't know what they there. What you don't know, what you don't know how it is, you will remain blind towards it. Yes. All these people don't know the strength. They don't know who is main nation. They don't really know how it takes. They don't really know the body that governs main nation. Yes, that is why they are always falling into their own pits. You get? Because they don't know who be main nation. They don't know that this one be main nation or this one be main nation. Main nation is a movement of justice and peace. Main nation is a movement of justice and strength. It is not a club. It is not an association. It is a movement. My people, a lot was said by Queen May legal representative. Let's continue. Yet, some still underestimate main nation. This is a divine force of justice. And underestimating it is very dangerous. A lesson Yinka is learning: she may have assumed her status as an ambassador's daughter, US resident, partner to an Edoche's man, or nurse with some dollar, thinking she could intimidate main nation. She threatened lawsuits and dismissed them with the phrase, "Main nation, my food." These were empty threats. Instead of crashing main nation, she was overwhelmed by it. Yes, her plan was to come and crash the support system of Queen May. So that when she crashed the support system of Queen May can easily be get. Queen May can easily be caught. Queen May will not be weak. She will be powerless. She will not have strength. Forgetting that main nation na full squad. They're gallant. Their strength come from within. You don't know them. Now be their strength. You can't get them. You don't know them. That is the strength. It is a movement of justice and power. And forgetting also that Queen May is backed by the original justifier, most powerful of all, which is God. So how can you bring that kind of a woman down? God's own daughter. How you want to bring her down? That was why Yinka was crushed by the main nation. She come out with full energy. The main nation, you begin to blab nonsense. Old cargo. Red echo. She thinks say she go fit crash the main nation, but she was overwhelmed by it. Furthermore, the lesson is very clear. Never underestimate someone backed by force of justice. At all. Importantly, Queen May is the victim here. Exactly. You disrespected, abused, humiliated, and tried to cancel her. Judy committed adultery with her husband, funded defamatory media appearance like Sarah Martin's Under the Freeze show, and participated in cyberbullying. Anyone with a conscience sees May's innocence. Attacking her unprovoked, as Yinka did, reveals poor character. While talk about people's age, when your own age is even bigger issue. Exactly. Like, hey, my people. No be small thing, no. Judy Austin involved in media bullying, cyberbullying, paying for defamatory images on Queen May, bullying her on the media. You Edochie humiliated her, disrespected her, abused this woman. Hey, my people. And this Yinka came out from nowhere to come and be blabbing rubbish about Queen May. Yinka, you have met your doom. You better enter house so that you go fit enjoy the marriage where you say you can't do for the Edochie's family. Make you not let main nation drive you. Because you have already 3 failed marriages. So that Lincoln Edochie's marriage will not be your 4th failed marriage. Better run, enter house. Furthermore, Yinka exposed the Edochie's family disregard for women and inherent weakness. Why would she enter this controversy without consulting her husband, Link? If Link endorsed her attack, it shows a lack of wisdom. This blunder risks greater harm to the family than the original adultery and forced polygamy. She no know. She just came out from nowhere and start talking on social media. Because say you be who? Who you be? The final lesson: never attack someone merely because you perceive them as weak. Queen May is not weak. She is backed by main nation, a divine force for justice, and she is also backed by God. Don't underestimate the power of, do not underestimate the power of Queen May. My people, this was the cautionary tale that was released by Queen May legal representative, letting Yinka know the dangers of supporting injustice. Yes, my country people. And that did not stop there. They also were reaching out, looking for ways to end the main nation movement, the movement for justice and strength. As also, the legal representative of Queen May also came out to drop a note about these people trying to stop the main nation movement, that a lot of them has contacted him telling him to stop the main nation, they are doing too much and all that. If you are against justice, you will be against the main nation, but if you stand for justice, you will support the main nation. Let me quickly read out what he said because it is quite lengthy. He said, "Stop looking for their members. Main Nation is a movement. I received messages urging me to warn the members of Main Nation, but I must clarify, I do not know who they are. Despite this, some individuals refuse to believe me. The truth is, Main Nation is not an organization, nor is it a club. It is a movement of justice and strength. The people in the Main Nation movement are driven by a profound commitment to justice and truth. They were not called together by anyone at all, but inspired by a divine calling from God himself." Exactly. There is no precedent, non-official address, and non-bank account for Main Nation at all, because it is a movement divinely inspired by God for justice. Yes, I like this part. It is a movement that was inspired by God of justice. The people that is embodying this Main Nation are people that found out, that are people that seek for justice, truth, and strength. Are people that saw how Queen May was mistreated. People that saw how brutal Queen May was. They humiliated Queen May and abused that woman. These are the people that are embodied by the Main Nation. These are the people that embodies Main Nation. So my country people further said, anyone asking me to warn Main Nation members is wasting their time. Yes, so unless you can provide me with an address or the name of a president, there is nothing I can do about it. Truly, if you truly understood what Main Nation is about, you would not be asking me to intervene. These aren't mere members, they are God's children. Bagam, united by their quest for justice. I cannot control them, none would I want to. I am perplexed as to why you would want to control people inspired by divine purpose. If you ask me what propels the Main Nation movement, I would say it is force of justice. But if I were to ask you about the motivation behind the support of Yul Edochie and Judy, what would you say? What would you say? Una wey dey support Judy Austin and Yul Edochie. What is your purpose of supporting them? What is your stand? Seems to center around injustice, adultery, polygamy, and abuse of women. What drives Judy's supporters? It appears they endorse forced polygamy and embrace infidelity, supporting married men, seducing others, and causing unwanted pregnancies. There is nothing honorable about supporting you and Judy at all. Such individuals lack shame. Only a shameless person will stand up for adultery and forced polygamy. Bagam. Yes, those of you supporting Judy Austin, those of you supporting Yul Edochie, you people are advocates of injustice, forced polygamy, abuse, fidelity, adultery, and supporting abuse of women. Both the women that are supporting it, both the men that are supporting it, you people fall into this category. You people are supporting and advocating for seduction in marriage, supporting Olosho in marriage. That when a woman is married, she's allowed to be knocking outside her marriage. That when a man is married, he's allowed to be knocking another woman outside his marriage. So know what you are supporting. Why the Main Nation stand for justice and strength and truth? What does Judy Austin and Yul Edochie stand for? What is Yinka standing for? They are under the same category with Judy Austin. Adultery, infidelity, abuse, supporting injustice. So my people, be wise enough to know what you are supporting and standing for. Not be fooled by what you see them do here on social media. Women Nation stand for resistance of oppression. They resist oppression for women. They don't want women to be oppressed. They stand for justice for women. So know what you are supporting. If you know you did not wish yourself what happened to Queen May, do not support evil. Open your eyes. Shine and well. Stop supporting negativity. Stop supporting injustice. Haba now. Queen May Nation gallant. Queen May Nation, they gallant. The strength that embodies that name. These are strengths of people for justice, power, and truth. So my country people, I would love for you guys to let me know what you think about this video at the comment section. And do not forget to like this video, share this video. I'll be seeing you guys on my next upload. Bye, lovelies.